tension in between hosting the daily briefing and appearing on the 5 every day, and she joins us tonight. Dana, what is this about? This seems to come out of nowhere. All of a sudden, everybody's against the Electoral College. Tell us why.
Well, it comes in cycles, and I think the last time I really remember hearing a lot about it was after the election of 2000, with Democrats very bitter. Look, in some ways, understandably, right?
Yeah,
so that comes down to the recount. The Supreme Court makes that decision, and you started to hear this drumbeat of, you know what? This is not fair. This Democrat saying, this is not fair to us. We win the popular vote. Therefore, we should win the presidency. Doesn't that just make sense? That's the way it should be.
But wait a second. I mean, I'm not that old, but I covered both of Bill Clinton's campaigns, and he never won the popular vote, became president, thanks to the Electoral College twice.
Well, I guess you could sort of blame maybe Ross Perot for that if you were, you know,
for sure. No, and that's
side.
but that's true. That's absolutely what happened, of course. Ross Perot, third-party candidate. But still, you had a guy who didn't win the majority of the popular vote, who was considered by most people, certainly me, as a legitimate president. Why did that change?
Well, I think what you're seeing is that President Trump won the Electoral College. He did not win the popular vote. Hillary Clinton repeats over and over again, but she won the popular vote. But, right, that's not the contest. That's actually not the game. You have to win the Electoral College. And President Trump went to states like Wisconsin, Michigan, like Wisconsin being the biggest one. Had Hillary Clinton played the game a different way, if she had maybe tried to win the Electoral College than the popular vote. See, the thing is, the founders really wanted our country to be a federalist system. They wanted the states to be diverse. They wanted to basically they did give slightly more power to the smaller states, but they generally favor the more populous states. But Democrats see going forward California, New York, Florida, all of these big states making decisions that they want, like, for example, Medicare for all. But when some states like Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Kansas stamp their feet and say no, then the Democrats think that that's unfair. So they just want to change the rules of the game. The idea that it's racist is preposterous. You bring up the great point about Abraham Lincoln. I also just feel that it's Democrats squawking because they're struggling to find a message. They're struggling to find unity. They just want to blame the system. And they give the appearance of, one, not understanding our history. Number one, that's a problem. But number two, not appreciating our country and how our founders set it up.
That's right. They could just run on middle-class economics. That always works.
Well, this is a big waste of time as well. In our lifetime, the Electoral College is not going to change. In your grandchildren's lifetime, they might take another run at it.
Yeah. Ugh. I pray for that. Dana, thank you. Great to see you tonight.
Thanks for having me.